Hey guys, ball gets away at first base, guys.
Welcome to Park Hirondelle in Mercier, Quebec for this Mosquito A baseball matchup featuring the West Island Royals taking on the Suroit Voltigeur Blue. Both of these two teams coming off of momentum-building wins. The Royals 13-11 last Saturday over Soulange, and meanwhile the Voltigeurs Blue a victory over the Pierrefonds Dodgers last night, which means that they have vaulted ahead of the Dodgers into second place in the Mosquito A category. Meanwhile, the Royals coming off of a 13-11 win against Soulange. Take a look at the starting pitcher today for the Suroit Voltigeurs. Number 99 getting the call. That is William Chandler, trying to channel a 99 like we all know. And meanwhile, let's take a look now at the lineup that he will face. Leading off is Nicky Granado. He will be followed by Sam Leesmer, number 21. Dawson Leesmer, sorry, number 21. Sam Benoit hitting third. In the fourth spot, Charlie Gallagher. Let's take a look, and as the umpires get set to call it, play ball. Here we are at Park Hirondelle. The first pitch is up high, and it's a 1-0 count on Granado. Suroit second place, and that's in there. Catches the inside corner, 1-1. 16-9 was the final game the last time these two teams played. That was in favor of the Voltigeurs. The 1-1 hit right at us. You gotta love it. This is the second game we filled in Mercier. Both times we've been right along the baseline on the visitor side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good start here for Chandler. The 1-2 misses, and it evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a good crowd on hand here Thursday night. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. No, sorry, he did not foul it off. It was just missed by the catcher. That is strike 3. Granado down on strikes, and here comes Leesmer. 1 down here in the top of the first. Dawson Leesmer, another left-hander to start off here for the Royals. Trying to up the win streak to 2 following that win last Saturday, and that one catches the inside corner right at the elbow. 0 balls, 1 strike. And another lefty on the on-deck circle right in front of us, Sam Benoit. And watch out, Leesmer has to get out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Mosquito A little different than Mosquito B because you are allowed to steal. However, if you have a 5-run lead, you cannot steal. And no stealing home. Seen, of course, the midget Warhawks pulled that off last week in their victory against Soulange. Or their victory against DDO. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. And both the Bantams and Midgets will be in action tomorrow. We'll have that doubleheader for you here on BBM. Big thank you to Derek from the Suroit Blue. The 3-1. Oh! And Leesmer is going to draw a base here as he gets hit. Pulling off a Craig Biggio, I like to call it. Hit by pitch special, and that will get him aboard. And now a 3rd straight lefty to start this game off for the Royals. Sam Benoit batting cleanup. Sorry, hitting 3. I always mix that up with cleanup hitters 4. And that one sent into right field. That's going to go, and it gets by the right fielder. Leesmer's on his horse. He's into third, rounding third now, heading for home. He scores, and the Royals have a run in, and it's 1-0 in favor of the West Island Royals. RBI double for Benoit, runner on second for West Island, and a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. And another lefty stepping in. Of course, it's actually the 1-month anniversary of our first broadcast here on BBM of baseball. It had been over 120 days since, of course, our last broadcast, which was a 2-0 Pee Wee C win for hockey. Dollard Civic Centennials beating the Pierrefonds Barons. And that was the last game we filmed before everything changed. as Chandler has to bring it in here. Trying to regroup the 1-0 pitch. Misses, and now runner is heading to third. Benoit is in there. Good throw by the catcher, but Benoit is in. And now a runner on third, and presumably a shot to the outfield, even if it's a catch, would put it to 2-0 Royals. And that one fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. Benoit took off there. I think the third base coach is going to let him know after this. Just wait. If that ball's hit airborne, you do not want to run and get picked off on a potential catch. Chandler's pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. 1-0 lead in favor of the Royals. Charlie Gallagher at the dish. Dalen Beal on the on-deck circle. The 3-1 swung on and missed, and that makes it a full count, 3-2. This would be a huge out for Chandler if he can get it. The full count offering from William Chandler. And that one will miss, and Gallagher draws a walk. Of course, things are a little bit different because in Mosquito B, that would just bring up the T. Mosquito A, you take your base. Runners on the corners with 1 out. And Bale at the on deck and the dish. He takes a ball 1. And that misses. Runner's heading to second. And he slides and is in. The runner's now on second and third, so that potential double play ball is now no longer a possibility. And that pitch one-hops the home plate. 2-0. Or 3-0, sorry, now on Bale with Thomas and Bonanno. 27 on the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch from Chandler. And that is 4 straight balls, which will load the bases here in the top of the first. Now Chandler has to recoup a little bit here. He got the very first out of the inning. And since then, 4 straight Royals have reached. And only 1 hit. 2 bases on balls, a hit by pitch, and a double. And now the coach for Suroit is going to head out there and speak to number 99 in light blue. By the way, Ethan Jupp, Theo Cartier, and Josh Jupp will lead it off for Suroit, but plenty of things may happen in between now and then. Bases are loaded, 1 out in the top of the first. It's 1-0 West Island Royals leading the Suroit Voltigeurs Bleu. Chandler on the mound. And that will sail high. Ball 1, it's 1-0. Well, at this point, Chandler's thrown 7 straight balls. The very first next strike he throws is going to feel good. And that's ball 2, 2-0, getting support from his right fielder. The pitch. That catches the low corner. 2-1 on the outside. If you're a pitcher, that's exactly where you want to pinpoint most of your pitches, right on that corner. That's in there, and it's an even count, 2-2.
Go back, Jordan, go back.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, William, let's go!
And that one smacked into center field. That's going to go. Gets by the center fielder. Now Loisel has to go there. 1 run is in. A 2nd run scores. Bale gets the 3rd, and 3 runs are in here in this top of the first for West Island. A clutch 2-run double by Thomas Bonanno, and it's now 3-0 West Island here in the top of the first as Chandler paints the inside corner with strike 1. That one was smacked right into right center field And there's some chin music on Nathan Hoffman to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, that one was just hit perfectly right in between first and second, and it actually fell right in between the right and center fielder as well. Here's the pitch from Chandler. Sails over the strike zone, 2 balls and a strike. The max run is over at second base, which would be the Royals' 5th run in the inning. That's what the rule is. 5 in Mosquito A per inning. And that one hops the home plate. Royals coming off of a big-time win last night, 10-6 against the Pierre Fallen Dodgers. And that is a base on balls to load the bases for the Royals.
Alessio, it's for you.
And Alessio Cervello comes in, hitter number 8 here in the top of the first. 1 down. The throw's to home, but if you get a double play second to first, that ain't too bad either. That's strike 1. Good cut by Cervello, but he misses. And that pitch has got to feel good for Chandler. Chandler winds up the 0-1. That's in there. It paints the lower corner on the outside. 0-2. I don't know if anyone keeps track of this, but there has been only 1 righty up to this point, and that one just misses. 1-2. 1 righty who has batted for the Royals thus far. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cervello is facing the 1-2, and that one smacked the third. They tag out the third base, the point runner going to third. 1 run scores. RBI fielder's choice makes it 4-0 Royals, with the 5th run now 180 feet away. And Jacob Brochu comes in. Out number 2, it's 4-0 West Island. And Chandler winds up. That one hops. No throw necessary going to third. As the runner on second held his ground, that was Nathan Hoffman.
2 outs, 4 runs in.
The pitch misses. Ball 2. Now Hoffman's gonna... Oh, Hoffman out on a bit of an adventure here. Gonna retreat back to second base. That catches the outside corner, and it's now 2-1 on Brochu. Here's the 2-1 offering. Smacked up the middle, it's caught, and they tag out at first, or at second. That was the 3rd out anyway, so the Royals score 4, not able to get a max inning, but they do have a 4-0 lead heading into the bottom of the first. West Island Royals score 4. Suroit Bleu Voltigeurs coming up to bat. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. We're back here with the bottom of the first inning at Parc des Hirondelles in Mercier. It's 4-0 in favor of the West Island Royals, leading the Suroit Voltigeurs Blue. And the starting pitcher today for the Royals is number 32, Charlie Gallagher, who his coach said was throwing it well in warm-up, so that's why he's going to go with the right-hander, and he'll face a lineup which starts off with the 2 of the 3 being Jumps, Ethan Jupp, Theo Carrier, and Josh Jupp, followed by Elias Servin, who is the number 4 hitter. And here's the first pitch to Jupp, and he smacks this one to short, fielded by the shortstop. The throw for Benoit is not in time. So a runner aboard here for the Voltigeurs. Good throw by the shortstop, Sam Benoit. Stopped it, got the throw. Is mano y mano. And now coming into bat will be Theo Carrier with a runner on first. 4-0 lead in favor of the West Island Royals. Here's the first pitch. Misses away, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. See a cat and mouse game between the catcher and the runner on first. The game between the games. Gotta love it.
Because Jeremy is armist.
Also, Jacob Brochu, the first baseman, participating in that.
So we're going to invest in him.
And now the catcher for the West Island has to get the mask readjusted. That is Thomas Bonanno catching. I never caught once in my life, and I'm pretty happy. I think my knees have thanked me over the years. It's a tough position. And there's a swing and a miss. Good cut by Theo Carrier, but it's not able to get a hold of that, and that evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Carrier. Misses, and now the runner heading to second, and Ethan Jupp did not even need the slide. He's in there, and he's aboard on second base now, so the double play possibility taken away. And that makes it a 2-1 count on Carrier. Gallagher sets. That's ball 3, and it misses, missing 3 balls, 1 strike. Ethan Jupp and Thomas Bonanno.
Gotta tag him, Willie.
In a big-time matchup here between base runner and catcher. There it once fouled back. It'll load the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gallagher trying to get a big first out here for his team in the bottom of the first. The full count. Smacked it to shallow right. That falls. Retrieved by the right fielder. He got him. Did he? No, he didn't. And that'll score 1 run. Runner's heading to second. Carrier's in there with an RBI double, and the Voltigeurs are on the board on what was a bang-bang play over at first base. Alessio Cervello with a great play and a great throw over the first. And how about the scoop by Jacob Brochu, and how about the heads-up base running by Theo Carrier? That's good baseball all around. Carrier gets it in. He's in with a double, and now here comes Josh Jupp, the cleanup hitter. 4-1 now. The lead has been trimmed to 3. And that one misses. Carrier thinking about it, but he's just going to go back.
Dalen wants to throw away.
4-1 lead for the West Island Royals in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. Smacked into left field. That falls. And it is a base hit. Runner thinking about it. Jupp will go to second. Runners on second and third. 3 straight hits to start this inning off for the Voltigeurs. And Suroit's in business, and we're going to have a quick timeout on the field, which allows us to let you know that tomorrow we have ourselves a doubleheader. First, the Bantam B Warhawks in action. They will be playing host to the St. Lazare Crush, and then the Midget Bees will be in action. They're taking on the LaSalle Cardinals. We'll have both those games for you over at the brand new ball field in Kahnawake. Coverage starting at 10 a.m. And if you're just joining us, it's 4-1 in favor of the West Island Royals. But the Suroit Voltigeurs Blue are knocking on the door. They've scored 1. They have runners on second and third. There's nobody out. And now the game-tying run is going to step into the batter's box. And that is Elliot Servin. 4-1 lead in favor of the West Island Royals. As Chandler is on the on-deck circle. Gallagher stepping in there. The first pitch. That catches the inside corner right at the knees, 0-1. It's a right-handed batter. See, there's a good amount of space there on along the left field line. That misses away. 1-1. There have been two straight blue hits by the Voltigeurs. See if the Royals maybe bring it in a little bit more defensively. Here's the pitch. That catches it, strike two. And I'll tell you what, if Gallagher can get a strikeout here, that would be just extremely massive for West Island. I know every out's big, but especially in these situations. And that one is just a little too low. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. A big spot here for Servin. And the Royals are actually bringing it in here. Good observation by the coaching staff. And perhaps an assistant from left field over here. Making it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good cut there by Servin to keep the bat alive. Now pitch number 5 of the at-bat will commence. Here's the 1-2 offering. That misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 4-1 lead for the West Island Royals here in the bottom of the first inning against the Suroit Voltigeurs Blue. And it's now a full count. At least I thought it was a full count. It's actually ball 4. And that'll load the bases. So the 5th run and final run of the inning potentially is coming up to home. Bases are loaded though. A lot can happen in between now and then. Remember, the Royals had bases loaded with 1 out and 3 runs aboard. And they were only able to score 1 more. So the defense has got to buckle down.
Mickey, let's go.
Gallagher and Bonanno having a conversation prior to this at-bat from William Chandler. Pitcher on pitcher here to start, and that one sails away. 1 ball, no strikes. Remember, no stealing home. And if you ever get a 5-run lead, you are not permitted to steal anywhere. Stealing at Mosquito A is permitted. Mosquito B, no. That one hops the plate, 2-0. And remember, the big difference as well between Mosquito A and Mosquito B is after 4 balls in Mosquito B, you're permitted to bring out the tee, and you get 1 crack at the tee. Mosquito A, you just take your base. But at Mosquito B, you're not allowed to hit a double or more. You're only allowed the 1 bag off the tee, as we've seen in some Mosquito B games earlier this season. And that one is right down Broadway for Chandler, and it's 2-1. Good pitch by Gallagher. That one's got to feel great for the pitcher from the Royals. The 2-1. That's in there again, 2-2. And Gallagher has gotten 2 big strikes to suddenly even the count at 2-2. Gallagher against Chandler, pitcher on pitcher, mano y mano. The 2-2. And he smacks this one to first. It gets through to right field. And a runner scores for the Voltigeurs. 2 runners score, actually, and it's now 4-3. And it is a 2-run single for William Chandler. It's now 4-3, and the runners are on first and second as that one fell right in between first and second and made its way into shallow right field. And there's a first pitch swinging, knocked down by the second baseman, and he will tag out. And now they got a runner and a rundown. Almost a very strange double play. Would that be a 5-4-6? 1 out, and now the runners are on the corners. So Chandler is out. Hebert gets to first. Runners are on the corners. First out of the inning. 4-3 score. And now stepping in is Raphael Racine.
Wait, Sam. Let's get him.
Racine hitting .429 on the season. And that one misses away, 2-0. I got some updated batting stats from Derek, the coach. So thank you very much for that. That's in there. Good pitch by Gallagher. Elliot Servat, who drew a walk, hitting .722 this season for the Voltigeurs. Here's the pitch from Gallagher. There's a cut and a miss. And if Gallagher can get strike 3 here, it would make it a second out. This would be huge. There's one down. 4-3 lead for the West Island Royals in the bottom of the first. Voltigeurs have runners on the corner, so the 5th run's over at first. Here's the pitch. Hit to first base, knocked down, and he's safe at first. And a run scores to level it up at 4. A bang-bang play over at first base. And now Ty Lauder will step in. So the Voltigeurs have climbed the mountain. The big question is, heading into the top of the second, will they be able to scale it? 4-4 for Lauder. That's in there. Strike 1. Runners on first and second base. There is one out. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. As Gallagher sets. And that one's driven to right field. Base hit. And the bases are now loaded for the Voltigeurs with one out.
Place to home, guys. Place to home. Gotta get that runner.
And the bases are loaded.
Nicky, home it. I play it in. I play in, guys. Yeah. Try and get him out of the plate.
And now with the Royals needing 2 outs and the Voltigeurs needing just 1 run, you could see that the outfielders have made their way towards the infield. 1 down for Jordan Loisel. Take strike 1. Loisel 1 for 3 yesterday with 2 RBIs, hitting .500 on the season. Gallagher on the 0-1. Misses low and 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit one well into center field, and that will do it for the bottom of the first inning. It is a 5-run. They got him at third. Good throw from right field, but the 5th run has already scored. Only one of those runs which crossed the plate will matter. It's 5-4 Royals heading into the top of the second inning. Due up For the Royals, William Hannon, Kieran Coutier, and Nicky Granado.
All right, real quick.
We welcome you back to the park. Today's here Rondell in Mercier, top of the second in Mosquito A baseball. 5-4 lead for the Voltigeurs of Suroit, the blue team. Second place in Mosquito A. They're leading the West Island Royals, and stepping into bat for the Royals right now is William Hannon, another lefty for the Royals, facing a new pitcher, Nico Hebert, after Chandler pitched the first inning. Hebert, the righty, going up against another lefty. By the way, for the Royals today, I've done the stats, 10 lefties and 1 right-handed bat. That's in there, good pitch, which will make it a 1-1 count.
I mean, I can do that.
Kieran Cloutier on the on-deck circle. The 1-1 offering. That misses far away, 2-1. High and away, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, but we didn't have. Why would he go there?
Here's a 2-1. That sails over the strike zone, but not in it. 3 balls and a strike.
Let's go, Willie, aggressive at the plate.
So Hannon's got a 3-1 count.
How's the 3? It should be like a thing.
And that is ball 4. It's a base on balls. And Hannon draws a leadoff walk to start the top of the second, and Kieran Cloutier is on the on-deck circle. Here's Cloutier stepping in against Hebert, the pitch. That misses, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. It gets to the backstop. Hannon probably awarded second base anyway. Probably would have been awarded second base anyway. Gets to second. So it's a steal by Hannon. Now Cloutier with a runner on second. The 1-1 count to him. Strike 2, it's 1-2. Good swing. Hebert throwing a little bit of off-speed stuff as that one was thrown in there. It kind of just dove its way into the strike zone. Here's the 1-2 offering. Smacked but foul. And the 5th pitch of this at-bat is coming up. Here's the 1-2 offering. That misses. Ball 2. Meanwhile, Hannon on the base paths.
Oh my God! Why did
Playing a little cat and mouse game with Josh Jupp, the shortstop. Here's the 2-2. And that misses. Hannon thinking about it. And it's a full count offering. Now coming up for Hebert.
Go, Kieran.
Cloutier against Hebert. 3-2 the count. The windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Hannon halfway down to third base. That'll be out number one. And now stepping into bat is Granado. 0 for 1 today. Struck out back in the first. Hannon on second with one out. Granado in the batter's box. He misses this one. 0-1. Hannon making his way back, and I'll tell you what, he's definitely making Jupp, the shortstop, as well as the catcher, Vlasis, work in this inning.
Did you ever
Here's the 0-1.
One hit,
Smacked into left field. That's going to drop. Base hit. Hannon on his way home. Here's the throw home coming from Jupp. Not going to score. Runner's on his way to second now. And now against the center field. It's going to be a bang play at third. The throw. Not in time. Granado with an RBI triple to even this one up here at 5. And now batting is Don Leesmer. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run back in the first. 5-5 scoreline. Here's the pitch. That one is outside or inside, 1-0. Dawson Leesmer and his West Island Royals have tied the score 5-5. 2-0.
Will said.
Here's the pitch from Hebert. That misses, and it's 3-0. Runner on third, so there's going to be none of that havoc on the base path, which we've seen in that previous at-bat, as you cannot steal home at Mosquito A level. There's a good cut, but a miss. Good cut by Leesmer, but he's not able to make contact.
I'm going to get right back here. Hey guys, I know Kieran.
Leesmer trying to dig in here against Hebert. 5-5 scoreline, runner on third. Here's the pitch. And that misses. And it's ball 4, a base on balls. And the Royals have runners on the corners with one out. And Sam Benoit stepping in to the batter's box.
Over the fence there, Sam.
Benoit 1 for 1, singled, scored a run, and drove a run in back in the first inning. Runners on first and third, one out. That misses. Runners heading to second. There will be no throw. There will be no slide. And that takes out the double play opportunity, which I guess no longer makes the question posed, do you think the play's at home here, or do you think the play's at second here? Because, of course, the runner has now moved up 90 feet. Runners on second and third with one out. So this basically runners, he plays at first. And that's in there. Good cut, but a miss there by Benoit.
That's my bad, Charlie. I know, I kind of like it.
Here's the pitch.
You don't like it. I heard you don't like it.
Not in.
What do you think is better bad? What do you think is better? Which or what or what? This one. Try it. I would say.
Now, Hey Bear, digging in.
I think that one has more pop, but that one's better overall.
The pitch. Smack to left field, knocked down by the third baseman. A run scores, but the runner at second can't advance. But it is an RBI single for Sam Benoit. As Granado scores to give the West Island Royals the lead. It's now 6-5 Royals with one out.
And even though
Here in the top of the second inning. Ball one to Charlie Gallagher, who walked and scored back in the first.
it's Thomas.
6-5 lead for the Royals,
Here.
leading the Voltigeur.
Where's your bat?
Here's the pitch. That's ball two, and now the runners are advancing. As both runners advance 90 feet, runners on second and third for the Royals with one out, and that wipes out any double play possibility. Except for the catch and throw 'em out variety. 6-5 lead for the Royals. Here's the pitch. That sails over the strike zone, but not in it. Good location, just the ball was a little bit high.
Ground ball. There, you don't have to throw it.
Now here's the windup and the pitch. Fouled right back. That acts like a strike two. 6-5 lead for the Royals here in the top of the second inning. The windup and the pitch to Gallagher coming up. Here it is. And that is ball four. Take your base, Mr. Gallagher. And now the bases are loaded. And now Dalen Bell will step in. He drew a walk back in the first inning. He also scored a run. Actually a switch hitter, so not even really any righties on this team, just 10 lefties and one switch hitter in the lineup for the Royals. 6-5 lead for the Royals, one out. A big at-bat coming up here. The Royals have fought back to take the lead at 6-5. And that one misses away, ball one. 1-0.
Line drive here, okay?
Dalen Bell stepping in with his team up 6-5. The 1-0 pitch to him is on the way from Nico Hebert. Here it is. That catches it right at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch by Hebert. Here's the 1-1 on the way. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Ready.
6-5 lead for the Royals.
He has
Here's the windup
the goal one that you just
and the pitch. That misses. 2-1 the count. And don't forget, at this level, ball 4 means literally take your base. Mosquito B, it's you bring out the T, but this is Mosquito A.
Me too. My grandpa
Here's the pitch. And that is going to force in a run. It's now 7-5 for the Royals. It's an RBI base on ball for Dalen Bell, and it's 7-5. And Thomas Banana will step in. 7-5 lead for the Royals. They've scored 3 runs. And that misses away 1-0. So they can only score another 2 in this inning. They lead this one 7-5 against the Suroit Voltigeurs Bleu.
Let's go Royals!
Here's the pitch. And that is in there for a 1-1 count now. Well, the base is loaded. If you're the second baseman or the shortstop, you got to think about probably turning a 5-4-3 quickly. Of course, that's short to second to first. Here's the 1-1. And that swung on and missed. Good cut, 1-2. Here on Bonanno. And Bonanno had the double, the bases clearing double, back in the first inning. 1-2. Hebert's got 1 strike left to get a big out number 2 here in the top of the second inning. Here is the windup and the 1-2. Smacked up the middle, knocked down. They're going to throw it at first. They get the out at first. Gomez throws it over to Jump.
Nice hit, buddy.
Tell you what, they were about 4 feet away from turning that into a double play via tag and then force at first. That acts as a sacrifice ground out to make it 8-5, and there is now 2 outs. Runner on second and third. So unless there's a walk or a hit by pitch, this will be the last batter of the inning. 8-5 lead for the Royals. Here's the pitch. Good cut, but that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 8-5 lead for the Royals. Here is the 1-1. That's in there. And it's now 1-2. Can Hebert get out of this without giving up 5? Here's the 1-2 offering. Foul back. And Hoffman keeps this bat going for at least 1 more pitch.
There you go.
The 1-2 coming up. Hebert trying to slam the door on the top of the second. That's in there for a called strike 3. The Royals score 4 again, and they retake the lead. It's 8-5 heading into the bottom of the second. Due up for the Voltigeurs. Vlasi's, Gomez, Ethan Jupp. We're back with the bottom of the second inning here at Parc des Hirondelles. The sun has seemingly gone beyond the horizon. Beautiful Thursday afternoon in the middle of July. Great day for baseball. 8-5 lead for the West Island Royals. A lot of runs have been put up already. Out of a possible 15 runs we could have seen up to this point, we have seen 13. 8-5 lead for the Royals as a ball 2 is called here. Charlie Gallagher, his second inning of work, facing Nico Vlasis, who's up on the count right now. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a little bit of sunlight down the left field line. And that misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Hey, push! Push, 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 push!
So Vlasi's with a good jump here on Gallagher. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fights this one off. Good pitch by Gallagher, and that makes it a 3-1 count. Also, the shortstop might be getting some of that sun. Looks like Sam Benoit. And that is ball 4, and it's a leadoff walk here to Nico Vlasis.
Get the bag! Get the bag! Second off. Hey, go, Nico, get over here! Stay away! Put your head down.
So Vlasis was hitting .550 on the year. And now Adrian Gomez steps in. He was 0 for 1 last night, batting .290 on the campaign. A lot of high percentages for this team. A lot of high batting averages for this team. It's 1-0.
You got this, Charlie!
Gallagher going up against Adrian Gomez. It's that second base last inning. Good cut here, but he misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vlasi's, meanwhile, in a cat and mouse game with the pitcher and the catcher for the Royals. And this one hit it to shallow right. It will drop. It's a base hit. 1 hops to the right fielder. It's thrown back in, and runners are now on first and second for the Voltigeurs. So a bloop single for Gomez, and the bloop train continues on for the Voltigeurs. That is the 3rd bloop single which the Voltigeurs have hit, and in comes Ethan Jupp, who is 1 for 1, singled and scored a run. And he hits this one down the line into left field, and that's going to get to the wall. 1 run's going to score. Gomez on his horse rallying third. He gets in. Jump's going to go for home. And he's in. And inside the park, 3-run homer by Ethan Jupp to level it up 8-8. I think my favorite home run call is the gentleman for the Chicago White Sox. You can put it on the board. Yep, 3-run shot inside the park style, and we got a couple of snowmen up on the board for both teams. It's 8-8 with Theo Carrier stepping in.
Elle est loin, elle est loin, elle est partie. Vladimir, Vladimir, Vladimir.
We have some old fond memories of the Montreal Expos being spoken about here. I can remember when Henry Rodriguez used to hit the home runs, they throw O. Henry bars on the field. There'd be more O. Henry bars on the field than fans in the stands, unfortunately, as that one is fouled back, making it a 1-1 count. So getting back to action on the field here, Carrier coming in. He is 1 for 1, double than scored back in the first inning. We're now all level here at 8-8. Here's the 1-1. Hit well to short. Good scoop. The throw to first. Got him! Got him! Benoit with a throw on the rope. What a throw by Sam Benoit. And Brochu with a good hold at first, one down. And in comes Josh Jupp. He is 2 for 2, or 1 for 1 with a double. Drove in a run back in the first. Also scored a run in that inning. There's ball 1.
Got this, Charlie.
8-8 scoreline. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside, 2-1. Gallagher in his second inning of work. It's always the second innings which are the ones at this level especially are very tough, but he's hanging in there. In the first inning, we seen it. He was throwing darts out there, just that the Voltigeurs were making contact. That one misses away, and it's ball 3 on Josh Jupp. Elliot Servan, the on-deck circle.
You got this, Charlie.
Heading into tonight, Josh Jupp batting .714 on the season. That double back in the first only up the average. And he's gonna take a walk here. Actually, more like a brisk run over the first. Good play by a good heads-up play by the catcher to keep his eye on the runner going to first. And now stepping in is Elias Servan. So the 3 and 4 hitters, the 2 most dangerous at bats for the Voltigeurs. 714 for Josh Jupp, 722 the average for Servan coming in. New Age Bash Brothers. The pitch catches the inside corner. It's strike 1, and it's 0-1. Gallagher digs in. The pitch that misses. It's ball 1. Josh Jupp in a cat and mouse game with Thomas Bonanno behind the plate for the Royals. Here's the pitch. Hit on a rope right to us. Right off my foot. Fortunately, you don't get 1,000 points for hitting the cameraman. And that is the second strike of this at-bat. So a crucial play coming up here for Gallagher. Bottom of the second, scores 8-8 Voltigeurs Bleu. Tied up against the West Island Royals. That's in there. Strike 3, runners heading the second. It's a strike him out, steal him type of play. So that is the second out of the inning. That is a huge strikeout for Gallagher. And now William Chandler steps in. He's 1 for 1, singled back in the first. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, and it's 1-0.
Bag every time.
And now the play to first. Or the plays at first. Of course, my manager Alex McCumber back in the day used to say, hit on a rope right to first, scooped up, and that is out number 3. Good play by Brochu over at first base. And we're all squared 8-8 heading into the top of the third. 2 up for the Royals. Cervello, Brochu, Hannon. We're back with the top of the third inning, all squared here at Parc des Hirondelles between the West Island Royals and the Suroit Bleu Voltigeur. This one chopped, fouled down the left field line. Looking at the defensive lineup for the Voltigeurs. New pitcher, of course, the southpaw in the game. 1-1. Southpaw in the game. That is Ethan Jump, number 8. And in the infield, Raphael Racine has moved over to first. Nico Hebert went from pitcher to second. 2-1, the count. Josh Jupp has moved over to short, and William Chandler now at third. That's a ball, 3-1, and now Servain has moved over to right field. You see a lot of changes here for the Voltigeurs, contrary to what we've seen from the Royals. Majority of the players have defensively remained in the same positions. Obviously, that's going to change, however, with Gallagher presumably coming out for the third. Coming out and not pitching anyway. And now it's a full count here between Gallagher and Cervello. And Jump wins that battle. It's strike 3 and 1 down.
Having fun, buddy, okay? It's a ball.
Good pitch there by Jump. He knew he needed to go for that one. Battled back. It was 3-1. He got a second strike on a foul ball and then just kind of guided that one into the strike zone. Big first out here to start off the top of the third for the Voltigeurs. That paints the inside corner, strike 1. On Jacob Brochu, who grounded out back in the first. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. And it's now 0-2.
Let's go, Jacob!
So Jump, a big 0-2 start here, already with 1 strikeout. And how about that? Strike 3, 2 down. Here in the top of the third. Here's William Hannon stepping in. No official at-bats, walked and scored a run back in the second. 8-8 the score. And the lefty, Ethan Jump, making short work of the Royals up to this point. And there he continues the trend. That is 6 straight strikes that he has thrown here in the top of the third inning. Here's the 0-1. That one misses low. It evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye.
Here's the 1-1. That misses low as well. It's 2-1.
Guys, who's on deck?
Kieran Klutze on the on-deck circle for the Royals. And then the top of the lineup would follow. And that sails over the strike zone, but not in it. And it's a 3-1 count in favor of William Hannon. Jump started out with throwing flames here in this inning, but now in a 3-1 hole on Hannon. And And he says, settle down there, Brandon. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Go, Willie.
Go, Will! Let's go, Will!
Can jump, strike out the side.
Just make contact here. Take your play.
Here's the full count.
Will.
Smacked.
Nice, Will.
It is over the head of the shortstop. And it is a single for the Royals.
I thought Brandon was home.
That was a good smack there, Will.
Right over the glove of Josh Jupp, who was trying to go Willie Mays on the catch. And that makes it a runner on first here with 2 down. And now stepping into the batter's box will be Kieran Cloutier. And if Cloutier gets aboard, it would mean the leadoff hitter would come to bat. Runner on first, 2 down, 8-8 score. That's in there. It's strike 1, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Last year was Mosquito.
And that is strike 2. Meanwhile, Hannon with a huge lead over at first. Mason coming back to the first base bag to try and force Hannon off, but Hannon now goes back. It's 1-2. Jupp trying to get a big third out here. The 1-2. And it misses. Hannon on his way to second. And it gets to center field. It's going to be a bang-bang play at third. The throw. Got him. Out number 3. We're coming back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lauder, Loisel, Glasses due up for the Voltigeurs. West Island Royals 8. Suroit Bleu Voltigeurs 8.
They are.
We're back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's all squared here at 8, and William Hannon is on the mound for the Royals. So I'll tell you what, the open inning is definitely next. Misses ball 1. Here on Nico Hebert. Hebert takes ball 2. Scored a run back in the 1st inning. Here's the 2-0 offering. And that's now 3-0 on Nico Hebert. Here's the pitch. That catches the corner, 3-1. It was a good pitch by Hannon. And that one nearly plunks him, and he'll get aboard here with a leadoff base on balls. And in steps Raphael Racine, 1 for 1. Singled and drove in a run in the bottom of the 1st inning. 8-8 scoreline. And that misses away, 1-0. By the way, Dalen Bill has now moved over to first. Austin Lismer still at second. And now runners heading to second. And he is in there standing. So Hebert in on second base.
Chose, il faut obligé de courir, hein.
And that misses, ball 3. 3-0 the count.
Hit that glove, Willie, hit that glove.
The pitch from Hannon. Good pitch. And it's now 3-1.
Alessio ready, Jacob ready. Move in, Jake.
And that misses, and it's a ball 4 called. Runners on first and second, and in comes Ty Lauder. 1 for 1, singled back in the first inning. And now the Royals coach will step in for a word with William Hannon. Sam Benoit at short. Meanwhile, over at third base, there you see him. Runners on first and second. Want to know on Lauder. The pitch from Hannon. One hops the plate. Runner's heading to third. Oh, he's caught in a rundown. They throw to second. And he gets back.
Not right away.
And Hebert getting a word of advice saying if you want to head to third, you got to go ASAP. Here's a 2-1. Misses upstairs, and it's 3-1. He might just get a free pass here to third anyway if ball 4 comes in. 3 balls, 1 strike on Lauder. Here's the pitch. And Lauder fouls it off. And now it's a full count. Here's the pitch. And it is ball 4. And the bases are now loaded for the Voltigeur. Now Jordan Loisel will step in with a huge chance for the Voltigeur.
Go, Nick.
Bases are loaded, and we will have a pitching change. Brought to you by Mike's Repair. Want your lawnmower fixed? Want your any ATV fixed? Call them up today, 514-266-0335. Pitching change, bases loaded, bottom third. We're coming back. We're back with the bottom of the third inning, so a pitching change for the Royals with the game all tied up at 8. There's nobody out. Nicky Granado is in.
All right, boys, get ready. Jacob, Alessio.
To pitch. And there's a strike 1 on the very first batter that he faces, Jordan Loisel.
Nothing over your head, boys. To your right, Alessio.
Here's the 0-1. That's in there, strike 2. And very quickly, Granado's heading the count 0-2.
Okay, Jacob. Get ready, Kieran.
Kieran Klutze in left field. And there's a good cut by Loisel to keep the bat alive. Chavello in right field. And Granado, who was just in center field, has been moved to pitch. That's in there. Strike 3 right in the corner. What a huge strikeout for Granado. And now it is Nico Vlasi's.
A lot of movement there.
A lot of movement on this knuckle plate.
And of course, Dalen Bell, who was in left field for most of the game. You see him at first. Nico Hebert's at third, Rafael Racin at second, Ty Lauder at first. And now batting, Nico Vlasi's trying to bring at least one of them home right now. It's 8-8 between the Bleu Voltigeur and the West Island Royals. Game all square. And if you're just joining us, the Royals making a pitching change midway through this inning. Nick Granado comes in, gets a big strikeout for out number 1, but can he do it 2 more times? Nico Vlasi's hoping that the answer is no. He steps into bat here with the bases loaded and 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Open inning is coming up next. Here's the pitch, and he is chasing. Fouls it off, and it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch to Vlasi's. 0-1. That sails high, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's in there, paints the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Oh, and he's hit. It's probably not the way you want to force in a run, but you know what? The Voltigeurs have catapulted ahead. It's now 9-8. Vlasi's with a clutch RBI hit by pitch.
You guys have to run in the air.
And the Voltigeurs have taken the lead. And now Adrian Gomez will step in. He is 1 for 1, singling back in the 2nd. I'm not making fun of you, Nikos. That's what you call a great team play. Sacrificing yourself for the good of the team and giving the Voltigeurs the lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's now 9-8. The lights have come on here at the Park Days here on down. And that misses up high, 2 balls, no strikes.
Let's go, Nikki.
1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that one's hit. It finds the gap into right. And now the runner's heading home. The throw by Leesmer. Got him! Got him at home. 1 run scores, but Leesmer makes a great throw. Meanwhile, away from the play. Bubba Vlasi's catching even yours truly sleepwalking, making his way over to 3rd. Racin scores. Lauder gets picked off. 2 outs. What a play made by the Royals, though, to get that 2nd out. Cervello to Leesmer, and then to the catcher who makes the tag for out number 2. It's now 10-8, but there are 2 outs, and don't forget the next inning is the open inning. But the Royals still have a runner on 3rd. They have runners on the corners. They have a 2-run lead. Hoping to add to that advantage here as Ethan Jupp is in, and he is just the man to do it. 2 for 2 in the afternoon. Singled back in the 1st, scored a run, hit a 3-run inside the park homer back in the 2nd. So he's 2 for 2. tonight. The pitch. Takes the ball and it's 3-0. Granado in a 3-0 hole here. Now the windup and the pitch from Granado. Smacked! Knocked down by the third baseman Hoffman, but it gets it to right field or left field. Flassie scores, and the Voltigeurs up the lead to 11-8.
Where are we going, guys?
11.
And that is the third run in this inning for the Voltigeurs.
Hey, guys, go ahead, you're mad,
Theo Cartier is in, taking a ball one, runners on first and second. And 11-8 is the score line. Looking ahead to the next inning, Cloutier, Granado, and Leesmer would be the three hitters guaranteed to bat. And that catches the inside corner. Good pitch from the pitcher, Granado. Some clutch hitting down the stretch here by the Royals have put three more up on the board, or sorry, by the Voltigeurs have put three more up, and this one is fouled back.
You're right a little bit.
Here's the pitch. That misses, ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here on Cartier, 1 for 2. Doubled and scored a run back in the first. Grounded out in the second. And the pitch. That's strike 3. It's 11-8. That is the final out of the inning. Can the Voltigeurs slam the doors shut, or will the Royals keep the ball rolling? They're down by 3. Last Chance Romance coming up next. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Welcome to the top of the fourth. 11-8 is the score in favor of the Suroit Voltigeurs Bleu here in this Mosquito Way game. Ethan Jupp trying to shut the door on the Royals, and he's quickly ahead 0-2 on Kieran Cloutier. Cloutier, Nicky Granado, and Dawson Leesmer, the 3 guaranteed to come up to bat with the Royals down by 3. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And that's upstairs, it's 1-2. This game was all level going into the top of the third. Royals were not able to score in the last inning. And 3 for the Voltigeurs have given them the lead. This is the open inning. And it's fouled back. And a good job by Cloutier protecting that plate and keeping this at-bat alive. He's 0 for 1 on the afternoon, having struck out back in the second inning. As the lefty Ethan Jupp will get back down, fixing up his shoes. Don't forget, if you are interested in having your game filmed here on Baby Blue Memories, contact us at 514-794-5434 as this one hops the bag 2-2. Check us out on Facebook, Baby Blue Memories, also available on YouTube. Please like and subscribe today. Click on the notifications bell as well. You'll be notified each time we post a brand new video. The 2-2. There's some chin music. And it is a base on balls to start this inning for Kieran Cloutier. And now Granado steps in. The pitch from Jupp. Smacked right at third. The throw to second in time. They get the force at first. A little too late over at first. One down. That is a fielder's choice. And now Dawson Leesmer steps into bat. He was hit by a pitch. Sorry, Leesmer's on. And it's Sam Benoit stepping in. Benoit, a double and a run scored, a single and a run scored. And he chops this one. Fouled. As Chandler, the third baseman, had to make sure that he wouldn't run into the gate.
You're in the double ball. You can make it have triple.
The pitch. That misses. Leesmer on his way to second. There will be no throw. Or there's a late one anyway, but Leesmer well ahead of the throw. And he's in second base with one out here in the top of the fourth inning. You know, Dawson Leesmer's thinking about going to third base ASAP. There's a good cut, but it's chopped wide and foul, and gives me a little bit of a little scare as my car is in that vicinity. Remember what happened last week in Ganawage when one of the Warhawks accidentally foul hit their own father's truck. I don't think he got a weekly allowance for hitting a home run in that game. As it's 2-2 back here on the field. Here's the pitch from Jupp. And again fouled back, and a good job here by Sam Benoit protecting that plate. Jupp's got a lot of steam behind those balls, but Benoit doing a good job. There's some off-speed stuff. Two balls, two strikes on Sam Benoit. Benoit sends a shot up the middle. Retrieved by the center fielder. Here's a throw. He scores. Benoit on his way to second. It's 11-9. And now Benoit goes back. He's out! He's out!
Come on!
He's out at second. What a throw. What a play. There's two down. It's 11-9 as Leesmer makes his way across the plate. I think the ruling is that he ended up being off the bag, I believe would be the ruling. It's now 11-9.
You were on the bag before. You were on the bag the whole time.
And that is strike two. And now the Royals are down to their last strike here in the top of the fourth inning. William Gallagher. And he swings and misses, and the Voltigeurs win a close one this evening by a final score of 11-9. Great game. This game was all level going into the top of the third. Their final score this evening, 11-9, and now both teams are going to line up along their respective lines. Of course, there's no handshakes due to you-know-what, but there is the hat tips. And I think, and I hope, that those of you watching, you see it, the strategies, you see the teams with the expressions, the emotions. Yeah, life is not normal, but it does move on. And that'll do it here from the Parc des Hirondelles. Thank you very much for joining us. Our final score, Suroit Voltigeurs, Mosquito Way 11, and the Royals of West Island 9. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Brandon Bordo. Watquanuwaradu. Yawagoa. Wanizuriasta. Danu Ana Giwahi.